President Trump, if you see this, please save us. I don't even see our American flag anymore. Biden is talking with some kind of crazy flag. This is America. This is our land. Please, President Trump. Please, I hope you have a plan. God, please save us. Save us from the devil, please. Y'all, I'm about to have a panic attack. This is our country. Our country. This is awful. God, please save us, please.
Everybody keeps saying it's going to get better. How is it going to get better? Our economy is so fucked that I work a full-time job. I make $21 an hour working 40 hours a week. I have no extra expenses, no bills out of my living. I have one credit card that's maxed because I've lived off of it, but other than that, I don't have cable. I haven't had cable in 10 years. We have cell phones, but, you know, that's required to live on. But other than that, nothing extra. On paper, my bills are $2,701. My income is $2,710. Do the math. $9 a month before I pay for food, gas, car repairs, any entertainment. There's no money for that. And my car is dying. It's paid for, so I don't have car payments now that I'm going to replace. And I don't know how to do that on $9 a month. $9 to feed myself, $9 to buy a car, $9 for insurance. Yeah. So at the end of the day, this is me because I worked 8.5 hours a day knowing that it's not enough.
Under Trump's presidency, America is falling apart, and a majority of the people who are being hurt are the MAGA voters. Because according to them, this is not what they voted for. They voted for a better economy. They voted for better living standards. They voted for, for low prices of gas, of groceries, of eggs, of everything. But that's not the case. That's not what they are getting. So America is falling apart economically, and majority of the people who are being hurt are the MAGA voters because they never expected that. And some of the MAGA voters are outraged. They are, even wondering how is it that black people are not being hurt by the economy. They are even wondering, is it that black people had prepared, or is it that black people knew that if Trump won the elections, this was going to happen, because they don't seem to be hurt by the economy. Yeah, so let's get to the rest of the video. I'll be right back with more commentary. See you shortly.
I got laid off from my corporate job yesterday. And I think that this is the reality for a lot of Americans right now, and it needs to be shared because America is not doing well right now. We have a 94% prediction rate that the recession is going to come, but yet our frickin' administration hasn't even made the move to actually say that a recession is coming. And let's actually call it what it is, a depression. People can't afford groceries, they can't afford rent, they can't afford buying houses, they can't afford having babies, they can't afford having the kids in general if they already have them. We are not in a good spot, y'all. I know that I'm just a number in a company, but I thought I was okay. You're going to think that you're okay because you've worked there for so long or you have the right experience. Like, you guys, I have an undergraduate in marketing, a master's in business, 6 years of paid social media experience, both on a strategist and manager level. I have done people management for at least 3 years. I'm a senior level in my career. And yet, when I was hired to do a senior level role, I was forced into entry level positions. I was doing entry level work as a senior level strategist, all while at the same time being asked to reduce my workload with AI, and our team was having layoffs every 3 months. I should have seen it coming. I really should have. But the thing is that it was not something that I saw coming, because the day before that they laid me off, I was literally talking coverage plans with another employee who was going on leave for months. How am I supposed to sit there and not think that I'm safe in that moment? I just think it's absolutely ridiculous that we live in a world like this where my manager wasn't even the one that fired me, by the way, or laid me off. It was frickin' HR, and they read off a script, but my whole team got laid off. And this is the reality for a lot of Americans right now. My partner is a first responder, so I'm very lucky for the fact that I can be leaning on him for support right now, because luckily his job is secure, thanks to the fact that number one, his job is essential, and number two, he has a union behind him. What I will never understand is why corporate agencies have not unionized. We're not allowed, right? We're not allowed. That's part of it. We'll get fired because at least in this corporate world, they're always going to side on the side of business because that's what's making the government money. This world right now is not supporting people. It is supporting business. You are just a number, unfortunately. So please prepare yourself for shit like this. I wish I would have. I wish I'd been applying to other jobs months ago. I just was so dumb to not realize the signs. I want to talk about it. I think people need to talk about it. I think we need to make this more public. We all saw the jobs report. It was awful. Getting laid off on the day that the jobs report goes out, and it's 22,000 instead of 75,000 new jobs. You know how discouraging that is? If you know of anything in the marketing space, let me know. Use my comments as a way in which to maybe trauma dump. I don't care, vent. I'm here for you guys. I can't believe this, and I'm really sorry if you're going through this too. Here for you.
Well, chat, we might really be cooked. People are actually doing fundraisers just to buy groceries. The CEO of GoFundMe says the company is seeing way more fundraisers for basic needs like food than ever before. Not medical emergencies or one-off crises, just milk, eggs, and bread. Which isn't exactly surprising given how basic necessities have essentially turned into luxuries in this economy. And accordingly, this rise in fundraisers has also come alongside a debt spiral. Recent research shows that more and more families are putting groceries on credit cards, and only about a third of them are able to pay off that balance. And many can't even afford to pay the minimum monthly payment. People are even now using buy now, pay later services like Klarna to buy food. And it's easy to chalk this all up to bad budgeting and bad decision making, but when housing and utilities eat up so much of your paycheck, food can quickly become more of a possibility than a guarantee, which is of course a huge problem because food isn't optional. The point is, if you're struggling right now, you're not failing. The economy, and especially the people running it who vowed to fix it instead of making it worse, are failing you. Failed leadership is the only way a country gets to a place where this many people are struggling this much with food insecurity. Don't listen to anybody who tells you different.
Are we all fighting for our lives financially right now, or is it just me? I have a good degree. I work 3 jobs. I budget the hell out of my money to an annoying obsession. I'm watching every single penny I'm spending because I'm trying to pay off all of my student loans. But times are tough right now. Man, I feel like the more you work, the more you have to pay for. And it's tough out there right now. I think I do well. And then I look at my bank account and I'm like, oh my God. Or I go to the grocery store and I'm like, oh wow, eggs are $10 again. Woohoo. Man, it is tough right now. And sometimes I feel like I'm the only one, because sometimes I'll look and I'll be like, oh my God, all these people I know are traveling and buying nice things. And I'm like, wow, how? Is there a secret? Someone help.
Life has gotten so expensive that it's not even worth trying to be frugal anymore. There's no point. You want a crashing out video about cost of living? Here's a crashing out video. So last month, our water bill was pretty high, $217 for the month. It was the highest I've ever had. I'm like, okay, let me look into this. Our usage was a little high. So I talked to my girlfriend. I say, let's try to conserve water. We did everything right. For the entire month, we turned off the sink while we were doing our dishes. We took short showers. I even used a timer during my showers. We consolidated loads of laundry. We did everything we could to save water. And you know what? We did a damn good job. We saved 500 gallons, which is awesome. You know, that is a great improvement. You want to guess how much my water bill was for this month? $215. We used 500 gallons less, and I saved $2 whole. Are you actually for real right now? But Zach, how could this be? The fees and the taxes went up so much in the course of 1 month. That's all we saved. So what's the point? Why am I being frugal about it? Doesn't make any sense. Just 5 years ago, my water bill was $130 a month. Granted, it was just myself. Now we're 2 people. I get it. It's going to go up, but come on. There is no such thing as saving money here anymore. There is no such thing as getting ahead, putting together a retirement. None of that. It is impossible. I don't know about you, but I don't think this is sustainable. I don't think anybody can afford anything anymore. And it's getting scary. So, yeah.
I just had the most unreasonable reaction to something. So I just went to the bank to try to open a checking account, like another just free checking account, like if it was for saving for Christmas presents or like traveling, just like a short-term thing. The guy says, we can't do that. You have to have a $500 minimum. I don't want that. I just want it to be like basic. I don't want a savings account because I need to be able to move things in and out of it as needed. Just wanted like a free basic checking account. I already have an account here. Why can't you do that? He said no. I said, whatever. I left. I get in my car, I just start crying. That is a completely unreasonable response to the interaction that just happened. It's not that big of a deal, but it pissed me off. And it's because I feel like everything, like I immediately got in the car and texted my husband. I said, everything just feels so impossible right now. Like everything, just the weight of everything feels impossible. Like affording to live feels impossible. Like I've been constantly going back and forth. Like, do I want to have another baby? I can't afford it. Like, would I like to? Yeah, sure, but can't. It would mean I need a bigger house, a bigger car, another school. Like, it's so frustrating that these decisions have to be based on things like that. And that all of us have to have like 2 to 3 side hustles just to function. Like, my husband and I have good jobs. We both work. I don't want to work. I want to stay home. Are you kidding me? I would love to just be staying home with my kids. I also do content creation, make money off of that. Like I do Disney travel planning. I don't even talk about that. I do that too. Like I have 2 side hustles and a job. My husband has a very good job. We cannot afford to live. Like it's incredibly infuriating that this is where we're at. It's just, we should be able to live comfortably with the income that we make. And it's just bullshit that we can't. I'm not sure how we got there, but end rant.
Here I am. It is 11:45 at night on a Wednesday. I'm sitting on my fucking bathroom floor because I feel like I'm going to have a literal mental breakdown. How are people surviving? How are we doing this? Like, single people specifically, single people in their late 20s that live in a city. How the fuck are you surviving? Tell me, please, please. I am 27 years old. I live on my own in Philadelphia. I'm a woman. I went to school for 5 years. I have a bachelor's degree in digital marketing. I owned my own business for 9 years on top of that. And 1, I can't find a job anywhere. I'm trying to utilize my degree, can't find a job anywhere. I've been applying for months, almost a year. Can't, nothing. 2, I'm struggling while living on my own. Struggling. Like, I can't even put food on my table. I can't even afford my bills. I'm playing bill roulette every single month. Savings, don't know her. Cushion, emergency cushion, don't know her either. I'm at a loss of words. How the fuck are people doing this? I'm on the fence, and I've essentially made the executive decision that when my lease is up, I have to move back in with my parents just to play catch up. Just to play catch up on debt, just to put money in my savings again, just to re-regulate my fucking nervous system. Because being in constant financial distress destroys your body, destroys your emotional sanctity. I'm in a constant mode of fight or flight, wondering if I'm going to make enough money to get by and survive and not get evicted from my apartment, or I'm going to be able to feed myself. Just basic human necessities. With my chronic pain, with my chronic symptoms, my chronic health issues, this is just like fucking poking the bear. It's poking the fucking bear. Being in a constant state of financial instability is horrible for your mental and physical well-being. And if you already have something baseline that is wrong with you health-wise, this is just like adding fuel to the fire. I feel like I'm gonna throw myself off a cliff. Like I can't even enjoy my life. My best friend gets married this year. And she's is having the most amazing thing happen to her. And I can't even emotionally be there for her because I'm struggling so much financially. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. And the fact that I have to move back in with my parents, and that is something that I've come to terms with, fucking sucks. I don't care what anyone says. It fucking sucks. I'm going to be 28 years old. Did I think I would be here? No. And I know the universe is laughing at me. Like, you can't actually make a plan. I understand that. We have no control over anything. But what the fuck? This fucking sucks. Okay? Why is nobody angry? I'm fucking mad. I'm mad. Like, it's not like I'm out here, shopping spree, traveling, getting my nails done, getting my hair done, drinking every weekend, can't afford my life. No. I haven't got my hair done. Look at her. What is that? And God knows how long. Nails? No. I don't drink. I don't drink alcohol already. I don't go out and drink. Haven't traveled since 2019. Haven't bought any new clothes in years, which is fine. Better for the planet. That's fine. But I'm not spending nothing. Everything I've had. And I still, God forbid, my shampoo and my body wash and my toiletries all run out at the same time. Oh my God, I'm impoverished. I can't even afford to do little things. It's so expensive being poor and not having money. I have to split my rent up and use Flex for rent. Split it up half and half. Because I can't pay it all at once. What the fuck is that about? What is that about? And I work full time, by the way. And I've been trying to get a second job, which is horrible for my body. Horrible for having a chronic pain condition. But this is just, it's a revolving door. It's a revolving door. I'm in constant pain, And the constant pain allows me to not get a second job after working 40 hours a week, get a second job. When I don't get that second job, then I don't have money to put food on the table. Then when I don't have that money, it stresses me out. And then it fuels to the chronic pain, and it's like back and forth. It's never ending. It's never ending. And I have to move back in with my parents because I need my body to settle. This is crazy. I even if I were to move into another apartment at the end of the year, my credit score is tanked it's absolutely tanked from not being able to pay my bills on time. Destroyed. I don't have 3 months rent. I don't have first, last, and security deposit for a new apartment because that's what they all fucking require. I don't have that. God. Savings account? Don't know her. Safety cushion? Don't know her. I did. I had a really great relationship with her, actually, and now that's severed. And look where we are. Now we're sitting on a bathroom floor talking to a screen. Do you think I'm mentally well? Absolutely not. I plan to go back to nursing school. I want to help women. I want to advocate for women. I want to be a nurse. I want to work in the gynecology realm. That's something that I hold near and dear to my heart. But do you think I'm going to be able to get through nursing school and pay my rent and work full time and remain mentally stable and my body calm down? No, one of those things has to go, and unfortunately it's the thing that I don't want to go, and that's living on my own. And that's just more independence that I hold near and dear to my heart stripped away from me. Like, I love living on my own. This has been amazing. Like, it's been everything to me. And I just know in my soul that I'm not going to be able to continue doing it and remain healthy and be able to reach my goals, at least for this time period in my life. And it's extra hard for single people. I don't want to hear it. Oh, it's hard for everyone. No, it's extra hard for single people. People that don't have a roommate and don't have the ability to find a roommate. You know how it is. I know it's hard. It's hard for me. I don't have a partner that I can rely on. I don't have rich parents that I can rely on at all. They open up their home to me and that's what they can do. I don't have anybody to rely on. I don't have a roommate that can help pick up the slack and carry me for a little bit. I have nobody. I have me. And I feel like I'm letting myself down here. And that sucks. And there's a lot of shame and embarrassment in that I just did not want to face. But unfortunately, I've gotten to the point where I have to surrender to it. If you are struggling and you're in your 20s, your late 20s specifically, if you're in your late 20s, single, and you're struggling, and you're living on your own, I see you. It's different. It's different when you're approaching 30 and you're not where you want to be. I'm not talking about early 20s. That's different. That's a different realm. Late 20s specifically. Because I'm 28, moving back in with my parents. And that's just like not something I ever really imagined that I would be doing at 28 years old. But here we are. I don't know how I'm going to get through this, but I think I'm going to start filming it more. This has really helped talking about it, and I know I'm not the only one alone that is alone in this. Like, I know I'm not. We all suffer from a little bit of chronic uniqueness, and I'm really forcing myself right now to let that go because I'm not alone in it. So here's my journey, and if you listen to this full thing, thanks for listening, because this period of my life is not going to be my favorite, but I think it's going to be the most necessary. So I'm going to finish out the year strong in my apartment and love her and relish in her, and then I'm going to have to move forward without her.
MAGA voters are hurt by Trump's economy and feel betrayed by Trump because, according to them, this is not what they expected. They never saw this coming. This is not what they voted for. They voted for a better economy. They expected the price of everything to be low under Trump's presidency, be it the price of gas, be it the price of groceries, be it the price of eggs, name it. But that's not the case. That's not what they are getting. The price of gas is very high, the price of eggs, the price of, name it, the price of everything, Like, generally, the living standards in United States currently is very high. People are even not able to, some people are even not able to afford their rent. There's been mass layoffs. People are being laid out of their jobs in the United States. Let's even talk about farmers. Farmers are going bankrupt. Some even losing their farms. Trump denied them a bailout and gave Argentina a bailout of $40 billion US. Leave alone the farmers. The Medicare, Medicaid, SNAP benefits have been cut off. Generally, life in United States at the moment, crazy. On the other hand, black people are going on well because they saw this coming. They even want the MAGA voters against voting for Trump. But because of hatred, because of racism against the black people, they voted for Trump because of mass deportation. They wanted black people to be deported. But karma hit them hard because black people are not being deported. Instead, the undocumented MAGA voters are the ones being deported, the Hispanics. Black people ain't even complaining about the collapsing of the economy because they expected that after Trump wins the elections. They knew exactly what was going to happen. Some of the MAGA voters are even seeking help from black Americans. Some outraged that black people ain't suffering, ain't complaining like they are doing. Some furious that black people can't help them out as they are expecting. Yeah, so all in all, it is what it is. MAGA voters, that is what you voted for. Yeah, so let me know what are your thoughts and opinions about this down in the comment section. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button as well for more great content like this. Stay safe. See you in the next episode.